Okay, we are live now. So maybe we just let me just wish everyone a very good evening. And if you have tuned in, can you just help me to say hi in the group chat? Yep. Okay. Okay, so we are waiting for more people to stream in.
All right.
Yep. Hi everyone, appreciate that you can just help me to say hi in the group chat, the YouTube chat, so that I know that you have tuned in. Hi EJ, hi Stephanie,
Hi, 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 hi.
welcome to Finity's live stream. Okay, time flies, Ernest. Now we're already in the month of April, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So this year was so fast, you know.
Yeah.
Since after Chinese, you only know, ping ping pang pang, you know, like, wow, next minute, the war, next minute, I don't know what, wow, yeah, almost like to me, it's like half a year is gone, you know.
How do you say? It's already in the quarter two.
Yeah, the things
Mm,
happening too fast this year. Ayo,
yeah.
don't know lah,
Okay.
maybe getting old, that's why you find that time cannot catch time. For the younger one, my grandson, why so slow? Can we make it faster or not?
Can you get faster?
Why?
Okay, hi Eric. Yeah. For those who have tuned in, okay, we are going to start soon. Appreciate you can just drop us a hi message at the YouTube chat so that we know that you are ready. And also if you could please help us to click like and subscribe our YouTube channel so that you can get instant notification whenever Finity goes live. Okay, so maybe I'll take this opportunity to so that we know that you are. Oh, there's a background sound. Um, Ernest, I can hear myself or EJ.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think it's good. Okay, can. So maybe while waiting for others to tune in, allow me to introduce our speaker for tonight. His name is Ernest and also his co-host, EJ. Yeah. Okay, so welcome to
Hi.
Finity's live stream once again. This is some initiative that I have started. Hopefully, I can sustain as long as possible, because I've been going on live stream almost every week, every night, just with one objective, is really to build a lifelong community for our learners. Yeah, and also give an opportunity for the learners to ask questions because all our speakers are industry veterans. You cannot find it anywhere, but it's only at Finity Academy. So now we have entered into the month of April. Last month, we have covered highly technical topics like legacy and estate planning. And then we also covered like how to close high value cases, very sales driven. And then we also covered like leveraging AI to boost productivity. So we have invited Haojin, Firdaus, Darren, who have shared so many useful insights and tips on these topics. But this month, we are going to shift gears, okay? We are going to shift gears. So put on your seatbelt. So we are driving and diving into something deeper called financial parenting, okay? So I'm going to say it again, financial parenting. So this goes beyond your portfolio management, goes beyond your asset allocation, goes beyond your will planning, goes beyond your trust planning, estate planning, all the technical jargons, put it away because we will focus on soft skills today. And by learning how to facilitate meaningful family conversations, by asking the right questions for effective wealth transfer across generations, by learning how to navigate complex financial dynamics lah. Okay, so these are everything that Ernest had shared with me over one conversation, and I straight away can pick up. So you can know how good his communication is. So these are the soft skills that I can tell you will define your long-term financial advisory success. Okay, if you are not applying it to parents, you can apply it to any of your target audience. Okay, so Finity is once again, Finity is very privileged to invite Ernest and his co-host 𝐒𝐨𝐬𝐧. And Ernest is a master money coach and CFP holder, widely regarded as one of the leading experts in financial planning in Singapore, and I believe is also in Malaysia. Okay, so without much ado, Again, put on your seatbelt. Just give us 1 hour of your time, please. Just 1 hour of your focus. So because he doesn't just teach you how to build wealth, but he shows you how to keep it within the family. Yeah, Ernest, when you're ready, and EJ, the mic is yours.
Yes, we are
Thank
all ready.
you. Yes, we're all ready. Thank you so much, Kyra. And it's a privilege for me to be here on this live stream brought to you by Affinity Academy. And together with Ernest, I want to thank Ernest again for inviting me. And I've been so blessed by your support, generosity. And when I read out and asked people more about you, I realized that beyond what Kyra has mentioned just now, you are also you don't just teach the knowledge, but you have that passion. You have the passion to want to impart all this knowledge to empower and enable families, children with all these good financial literacy, education habits as well. And I've come to know actually, you're also author. You write a book. You publish a book. Am I right?
Yeah, I published a book in 2014. Yeah, that year.
Wow.
2014. That was during a break time. I took a break in the financial practice industry. So I took that 2 year break. During a 2 year break, I decided to find out, what actually I've been doing over the last, something like 10 years or 20 years in the industry. So I realized that there's a lot of things that we are doing, but somehow or other, the adults, or I call them the parents, are not able to achieve what they want, and they are always being hindered by something. So then I begin to go and study myself, the psychology part of it, what is it that is holding people back? Everybody wanted to be rich, right? Everybody wanted to
Yes.
be financially successful, right? Everybody wanted to have the first $1 million, right? But why was it that, what is it that was hindering that path? Yeah. So I begin to go to US to study a little bit about money coaching, and then from there I become a money coach, all right? And that's where I begin to realize a lot of things about myself. What was it that is in me that has hindered me in the past, all right? From my family background, from my grandmother time, all the way, to where I am at that point of time. What was it that's holding me as compared to why the rich are getting richer and richer? And that's where after that I wanted to write a book called Emotion of Money. Now, money emotion.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And because part of my work as a certified money coach, I need to do some research. So I had also research. So I thought publishing that book called Emotion of Money lah. My publisher say, Ernest, if I publish that one, only 3% will read the book only. I said, why?
Okay.
Who are the three? First, your wife, yourself, and me, the publisher lah. I said, why? He said, too cheap, too cheap.
Oh.
Oh, I said, cannot lah. The book too cheap, 200 over pages, nobody will read lah. But I think there's one part that caught his eye, teaching kids about money. Ernest, that part, your part. And that's where he took it out, and he gave the title for me called Raising Financially Savvy Kid. And since 2014, the media get to know it. The Malaysia people get to know it. So the books all sold out in Malaysia and Singapore. And from there, that's where a lot of parents bought the book. Some parents bought the book, very funny. They bought the book, they thought the book was meant for the child to read.
So, no, it's not for the child to read. It's for
not
the
for the child.
parents.
Raising financially significant. It's not meant for the child. It's meant for the parents.
Parents,
Right?
yes.
So parents, after reading it, they also find it hard to implement things. Okay, so they keep on asking, hey, is there any other thing that more practical that we know? Because talking money can be a subject that is so can hurt relationship, 讲钱伤感情呢. So they find it hard to start a conversation at home, especially with teens. So that's where I came out with the board game called Money Junior. And the board game was created partly because with the collaboration with childcare center. They wanted something to teach the kids young, and that was in line with what I wrote in the book. And I created a board game called Money Junior after publishing the book. After that, still people say, no good. You come and teach
Not
me
enough.
how to play. Yeah, not enough. They must say, I don't know how the game, the rules like very vague, like very hard. I said the game is so, flexible, so what I call dynamic. Okay, it's up to you how you figure it out, and on Ernest you come. So they organize birthday party. I invite me to go in. After I play all the game, I teach them already. They say, "Is there anything for us or not?" Okay, I said what? For parents, I said parents don't have. So it was a lack of time. From the time I was teaching kids for almost 6-7 years, all right, and the kids become teens. And they in the workshop they always call me Mr. Money because my name Ernest may be a hard for certain people to pronounce, so I always tell them call me Mr. Money. Okay, don't call me uncle. I'm not that old. I want to be close. So they call me Mr. Money. Then they tell Mr. Money, can you teach my mommy? Can you come out with something? Then my mommy say whatever you teach me not relevant. Why? You see, whatever you teach, the parent don't understand. Then every time I want to practice, I want to implement, they say, don't listen to that Mr. Money lah. Okay, I say, wait. You told us that before you go shopping, must come out the shopping list, right? My mother said, by the time I come out the shopping list, I already come back from shopping already. So I say, don't listen to him lah. So you want to go or don't want to go, you listen to him, then you stay at home. Okay, so from there, that's where financial parenting evolved. As a financial practitioner, okay, then I realized that why do I want to do financial parents? And I realized that over the time as I do this value add to give the parents, it generated a lot of inquiry. It actually helped me back in my sales practice.
I see.
Especially during the COVID time.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ernest. I mean, I think you're so resourceful. You generated so much resources and really to better support children, parents, and in general the family. And I like what you mentioned earlier. You said you want to value add to them. In your role as a financial advisor, financial planner, you don't just want to sell the products. You just don't want to just clinch another deal, but you want to value add their lives. And that's why today I think as we are going to have 3 episodes of this. All your 精华 is going to be distilled into 3 episodes. We're going to be so blessed, all of us who are tuning in on YouTube and on the videos they are watching. So if you have any questions from our viewers, if any questions, please put into the YouTube chat so that later I can segue and ask Ernest some of your questions as well. But Ernest, we're just going to jump straight into our conversation today.
Yes.
We are talking about financial parenting. And those who are listening in, watching the videos, they are also financial advisors and planners too. Maybe for a start, I just want to ask, as we take a step back into look at the landscape of financial planning, all our advisors right now working with families, working with individuals, why do you think many advisors currently today are struggling? Maybe some of them are already struggling to close deals right now. Why so? Could you share with us some insights?
Of course, currently with the Middle East war going on, right? Even more lagi jialat, right? People begin to say, I want to think about it. Unless you already build that trust, that relationship, okay? In fact, with me currently, if I already blast out people to say, hey, get ready. Market is ready for you to grow your money. People believe me. People trust me. Why? Because I have been building relationship with them for the last how many years? I've been in this industry for the last 31 years. So why is it that people are struggling? Relationship, the trust has not been built. That's why people struggle, especially with the young advisors who came into this industry. They feel very tough because relationship not big. Why should I part with my money? Right? We are always, money is the next thing closest to us beside our families and our loved ones.
Yes.
So you as a outsider want to come in and want to chop my money, I must find out why. There must be a reason why, Besides the reason, I must see whether can I trust you or not. Correct? So that's why it's so tough. So currently, okay, that's where I always tell people, build that brand, build that trust first. All right? And with today, internet, ChatGPT, right? Robot advisor. It's so plentiful out there, Human beings like us, any layman, Google, They can check information, they can compare. Why do they need you some more? Even don't say the new advisors, experienced advisors already feel it tough. All right, and if you are just going in just purely selling product, okay, you will end up not being able to answer all the questions because client or prospect now are more well versed than you because before they see you, before they meet you, they already Google and they already find out all the answers they wanted. Anything they are not clear, they will ask you, and you are still not there, and they say then of course that trust cannot be built because you ask so many times, then we know that you are not sure all right, and then everything you try to turn back, right? Try to revert back to the plan. You talk about that product again. Client get a little bit, things switch off. That's why you end up not able to close the deal. They will think, let me think about it, I'll call you. Yeah. Chances are, how many of them will really call you?
I see. So do you reckon that it is coming back to, you mentioned earlier, relationship with the person?
Yes. So really the relationship is very important. Okay. So as for me, since I started this business 31 years ago, I never want to, I actually hated insurance. I don't like insurance agents. I always feel them too pushy, too aggressive. So I also I didn't come into this line by chance. I didn't like it. It was environment that forced me to. But I realized I was good at it. I'm good at figures. So then I realized, hey, what is it that I can sell insurance from another angle rather than talking about products, talking about the plan, what is it I can talk about? So most of the time, I close the deal, not because talking much about the plan, but talking about relationship things. That's where we build. Yeah.
So herein, I think lies a wisdom, which I think many of us who are listening, especially financial advisors, should glean this wisdom from, where as you zoom in on the relationship with the client that you're meeting, I hear from you, you seem to be hearing more things from them as well as you build the relationship with them.
I give you one
example. Find out their needs, you find out what they are looking for, more than just a product, like you said.
Yeah. I have my product. I know my product well. But how can I turn that product that the customers or the prospect can relate? I give an example way back when I first started in the initial months. So I used to do road shows, So, I was doing, at that time, we called, the current Ang Mo Kio hub, it was formerly was called something like Oriental or something like that. So I normally go to NTUC, supermarket down there, and I'll put a table, then I'll put all the brochure up, But I hate when it comes to weekend. There will be a long queue of people that queue all the way to my table, and it will block in front of my table, so I cannot see my customer coming out from the supermarket. I hate that.
Oh, okay.
Because the queue was so long, all right, and then the queue was buying Toto 4D, especially coming to 4 p.m. before the closing. The queue was super long. So then I realized that, hey, what can I sell to these people that they queue all the way to me already? So while they are queuing, they definitely, or they won't run away. Okay, so I begin to say, uncle, actually what you buying Toto? What is Toto? How many numbers? I can't remember. Last time was 42 or 44 numbers. Yeah, I say that if you circle, you get 3 numbers plus 1, you get $20 or something like that. I'm not a gambler, I don't know. I don't buy all this stuff. So back in my mind, I said, oh, I also sell Toto, but mine not 40 numbers. Mine is 30 numbers only.
30 numbers.
30 numbers. Mine 30 numbers. And you don't need so have so many numbers. There must be, Toto has a combination of 3 numbers plus 1 or something like that, right? Mine don't need. Mine is just 1 number only. You kena only, I pay you. And the good thing is, if at the end, 20 years later, okay, if nothing happened to you, right, I refund you all the money. They
Wow.
said, oh, what is that? Which Singapore pool you in? No, never heard of this. Then from there, I tell them, then get appointment, then talk to them. 30 major illnesses,
okay.
Yeah, you strike once only, you get paid, right? If you don't strike,
True.
Right. That time, no such thing as limited pay one. You save, you pay up to age 65, and nothing, right? You collect back the money, plus interest. They say, oh, got this one, how much? Oh, very little. How much you spend every week? Every week? Well, sometimes got money, I buy a bit more. Average, $20. Last time, $20 is quite a lot today. I say, then how frequent you strike? Well, once in a while, get very side. From there, I say, oh, mine very good. We can sure to give you one. 20 years later, one big price. That's how I close the case. Because I didn't tell them about 30 major illnesses. In the olden days, 30 years ago, I tell people 30 major illnesses, death. 菜大家嚟死
pantang.
Not today, like today, young people, they don't mind. Okay, that's how I build relationship. Once you're with them, you talk your language, they understand. Okay, back to our topic. Why is financial parenting?
Parenting, yes.
Why? Because today parents are so busy. And they also realize they study so hard, get good degree, but they are still struggling for money. They realize the myth given to them, it no longer hold. Our grandparents, our forefather, mama always during that time, hey, study hard then 你才可以做官嘛。They study hard, you get a good degree, you get a good pay job But it's today. So parents begin to understand this part. That's how I get to understand. And that's where I realized that, hey, beside academic qualification, and this is the part that is missing, financial education. A lot of our financial advisors today are talking about, like just now Kara was saying, right? For so many other topics, estate planning, will writing, LPA, okay, retirement planning, all sorts of things, plenty out there in the market. Then I realized that no, I don't want to go into that area. Yes, I'm capable, I have all the content. I feel that the market is too crowded over that area. All right. So
that's why you venture into this new area, which is pretty an untapped area of financial parenting.
Yes, and a lot of parents are now getting to realize, Ernest, can I send the children to you? Can you conduct, especially the teens, okay?
Yes.
And their organization is asking, I'm also in teaching the Hwa Chong kids, and they're asking, I say, look, parents, I'm not your nanny don't send the children to me. The children spend 2-3 hours with me, but most of the time you spend all the time with them. You are the one, parents, you are the one that I need help. You got to be that role model.
Yes. So parents need to be equipped. Parents need to be trained first, then they can guide and help their children. Yeah, Ernest, pardon me, because I'm looking at the YouTube channel and there's a question that actually came in. So Sheila, thank you so much for your question. Sheila is actually asking, Ernest, can you share with us a real example where financial parenting made a significant difference for someone? Yeah, because you have such a vast experience and working with so many families. So maybe share a story that could encourage our viewers.
Okay, there are plenty of cases that we work with, especially during COVID. Okay, we locked down, nothing to go. Parents definitely got to sit in. All right. So one of the way they sit in, and that's why they were, especially the Malaysian one, they were so nervous. Who to look for? All locked down already. At that time, Zoom was not popular. Was just an in thing only. So how? So people begin to get excited, don't know what to do. Especially the Malaysians. They are not owning one property, they own 4 to 5 properties. So from there we talk, Ernest, are you a property agent? No, I'm not. Man, how come you know so much about this area? All related to finance, so we talk about it, and from there, it actually we converted quite a few cases of Malaysian using their CPF to invest in Singapore. Not Malaysian CPF, Singapore CPF. Why? They begin to understand how we work. And then these people in Malaysia came to Singapore to work once upon a time. Okay? And then they went back to Malaysia, settle down, get married. Yeah. But your CPF in Singapore cannot use to buy Malaysian home. Sitting in CPF, earning 2.5. But the Malaysian government copied our CPF and called it EPF, earning 5.2. And they're asking, Ernest, in the financial parenting webinar, they ask question, what should I do really? Ernest, can I trust you or not? And it was through this financial parenting, thanks for Zoom, the technology, we were able to do a few, beside the 3-night workshops, we begin to do group coaching. They begin to submit. And this is one thing I love about financial parenting. People submit their financial data to you. We don't have to ask one by one, fact find lah, your income how much, your expenses how much, your insurance how much. We all say, if you want, you submit everything to us, then we do the group coaching. I produce the financial report to you. But you give me garbage, I give you garbage out. All right? And from there, we do the group coaching. And from there, they realize that, hey, actually, a lot of families don't have that map, financial roadmap. Okay? And they don't know where your money goes. They don't know that, they over leverage certain monies, debts. And then from there, they realize, hey, actually got money idling around, like, not working. And then from there, after about 3 to 5 times of communication through the Zoom, they trust you. They are client with us during the financial with the Malaysian one. We didn't even meet face to face. At that time, COVID got locked down. How to meet face to face? Only to Zoom. And then from there, that's where we built. And we was in Malaysia that we did so well that Singapore, my partner in Singapore said, Ernest, why don't you bring this back to Singapore? And that's how I bring back to Singapore. I'm still very active in Malaysia, but Singapore, Malaysia, I got my Malaysia partner doing it, and now in Singapore, I'm doing it. I hope I answered that questions.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Sheila, again for asking this question. Yeah, Ernest, I'm also curious how long have you been doing this piece of work in Singapore? And from your experience, is this something that is very lacking in the Singapore market among Singapore families right now?
Yes, there is a huge gap right now. Why I say that? Okay, because every time when I run an event, okay, when I say the 3-night parenting fair is free, right? Nobody sign up. But when I charge a fees only, people sign up. I look at it is really the mentality, and that is a gap why more and more Singaporeans are now realizing times are getting tougher. Whatever they make at the end, we all know government have been saying, everybody have been saying, advisor have been saying, your CPF alone is not going to help you to retire. And parents are worried for your children. If my life right now is so tough, I'm struggling, what will the future of my children's life to be? Yeah. Will I have to keep on supporting my children as they grow up? As much as you say no, parents say no, they would like to see your children to be independent. But if your children are not able to be independent, okay, parents, no matter how, will still support their children. May it be buying a house, getting an overseas degree or whatever, that will deplete or derail your retirement plans. So how can parents now, together with the children, work hand in hand as a family to be financially independent? All of us have been talking about financial independence on the parent side, the adult side.
Yes.
But children can be the one that will delay, will impact our achieving that goal. Because unless and until our children can be financially successful or independent, then parents can be independent too. That's how I see the whole thing. Of course, there's another group of parents, no, don't worry, Ernest. The only thing I worry is that I work so hard, I earn so much money, I build the wealth. But will you think my children will be able to manage this money to last for a generation to come? So that is a part that is a big need. Some parents say, why should I save for them? Because they have no sense of money. Parents are feeling that most of your children today have no sense of money. And when I run tonight we're talking about financial parenting webinar. But I also have workshop for kids, and during the kids workshop, parents witness it themselves. Okay, the kids doesn't know, okay, what is the cost of a loaf of bread, Ghanaian bread.
Oh,
They don't even
cause
know. They have been
yeah,
eating
I'm not
bread, but they
surprised.
don't know the cost of bread. Some more adult one, like 13, 14 years, they may guess a bit closer to the price, but they don't get it right.
Mm.
Okay, and I will ask them, what about a 10 kilo bag of rice? Not one get it correct. So the parents begin to worry. Our children today, they are so academically smart, but they had no financial knowledge. So that's why in my workshop, I always ask, right, is book smart equal or not equal to money smart? That is a trick question, okay?
Mm.
If parents are not careful and say, yeah, not equal, because I'm a graduate, but today I'm still like, my knowledge and money is like, okay. But then why are you sending if you say not equal, then why are you sending your kids to university? You cannot let your kids hear this, So, but then you say, no, no, no. But then what? So to me, they are both equally important. But why is the society, why is the system currently, the education system, not teaching us about money? And most of us today literally know much about money, except a little bit. Okay. All right. And then we are all struggling. There is reason behind. I may find out more. All right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So really that is a gap that you've spotted, and that becomes like there is a need in the market, and that's why I think in Singapore, that's why there's this encouragement I hear from you also to want to equip and train also the fellow financial advisors to go into this aspect of financial parenting. Yeah, because really the children of today, book smart, not very money smart, like you've mentioned. And it has to start with the parents, to equip the parents, and then there is the opportunity on the financial planners, advisors, and to talk to the parents, not just about their own financial planning, but how they can guide their children to learn good financial habits. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Thanks, EJ.
Yeah.
People don't care. Parents don't care until you show them how much you care.
Yes,
Actually,
indeed.
if you show your care so much that you care for your children, right? And that is where they will take care of you. Like, they will buy things for you. My
That's
early
true.
days, when I go to appointments, you know what I carry? I don't carry sweets, I don't carry chocolates. Because they will be very messy. And then the parent got to attend to them, and then you spoil my appointment. I always carry stickers. I always carry sticker with me, and I'll tell the children, hey, this is sticker for you, this sticker for you. If you are quiet, you behave yourself, when before uncle go off, I will give you another one. You want? Then you go and play yourself. And then next time. So parents begin to see that I took care of your children. I have an interest on the children. Then parent will now say, okay, I give you spare time, I listen to you. As long as the children make no big noise, 9:30 p.m. is still not too late. They will sleep, and they will sign the case. Yeah. So that's where I always say, take care of others first before others will take care of you. It's not. So that's why I do financial parenting, is to take care of the parents' needs, the children first. And then from there they say, was there a question in the chat?
Yes, there are a lot more questions coming right now. I think people are slowly warming up. Let's look at the questions. I think from Terry, Terry Chan here, he mentions he's curious about your database, who you're reaching out to. Are they the newbie parent or just married? And how do you look out for these clients? If you don't mind sharing with our viewers.
Okay, very simple I do partner with some of the parenting agents. Okay, and normally if you tell people that you are selling insurance or selling investments, this agency wouldn't want you because you scare them off. Yeah, somehow or other you go to roadshow, people see you, there's an agent insurance booth only. All right, they walk one big round.
They siam you.
Okay, they see I'm like, same thing. When you want to promote, you want to generate leads, okay, and then you will go into an agency and tell them, look, I want to do this, they will say, no, lah, I don't want, because you spoil my brand, you scare my database away, my membership away. So I do work with a few agency here, especially even Learning Hub, NTUC. You tell them you go in and sell insurance only, no. Yeah, but you tell them, say, I'm doing financial planning, parenting, I'm do know your money workshop for kids. Okay, grow your money. Okay, that means as your kids grow, your money grow. Okay, so I'm teaching kids how to grow, your teens how to grow your money. Yeah, parents must be there, this sort of stuff. And then they will get you lah. So that is different from that we are selling products. We don't sell products in our workshops. And I make it clear. I make it very clear. If parents or even the organizer hear me talking or selling products, financial products, they can raise their hand and say, sir, Mr. Money, I have to fine you because you just mentioned this product. You were selling product, $100. And that's where the confidence level builds and parents stay. Are my parents new parents? No, they are not newborns. Because my workshop targets for kids, parents who have kids, there's about 5-7 years old onwards. Okay, because in order to attract the parents, I must have a workshop for the kids. So in order for the kids to come, parents, you also must come for the financial parenting workshop. Okay. Oh, there's some agencies say, no, Ernest, let's promote the kids first. Then you upsell the financial parenting workshop, cannot? I say can. So, but the kids workshop, don't go shop. The parent cannot go shopping. The kids, you live with me, okay? You must stay behind with me. That means as I run that 2 to 3 hour workshop for the kids, parents are sitting behind doing observation. Okay, as they observe, then that is where when there's a break time, there's a kid store for them to go and buy things, because in the workshop it's all very lively. They earn money. Then from there they go shopping, and then I give them a happy meal. So I got staff to look after them. Happy meal. They eat all this. During the eating, children take about 20 minutes to eat at least, and that's the time enough for me to talk to the parents, and that's how the parents sign up for the financial parenting workshop. That's where the leads generated.
I see. Yeah. So Terry also responded in the YouTube chat. He agrees with you. He said that the buying pattern is very different right now. We need to create the demand, and then the clients will come to you. And I want to just share even my own story, Ernest, that I really affirm what you just shared, about caring, building relationship with your client first, not just selling product. Because I think recent years I have seen the positive and the not so positive examples. I have seen some of my financial advisors, they really genuinely care for what season of life am I going through, what are some needs that I'm facing, and they talk about all those things first before trying to be pushy about products. Then those that I'm very like, I don't like one is immediately come, is take one paper and then show me they got this A, B, C, D. Then I get very put off by all this, because I feel like they're not sincere, not genuine. They're just, you want to meet your target but you don't care about my life, in that sense. So I really affirm and appreciate what you just mentioned. I think it's a good reminder for every one of us who are viewing. Terry brought up a very interesting question, because just now you were mentioning you did the workshop for the kids, right? Candidly, Terry asked, does it mean I need to be very good with children? Like run a program for kids?
Well, if you are no good, you can hire me. I'm a grandfather of 2. Okay, I'm 66 years old.
Wow.
I work for 8 years. Okay, but when it comes to kids, I like to treat them like my grandchildren. And then they have fun. I always believe that's one thing I created all my curriculum, regardless of kids or adults. Okay, I always make sure that the money topic I talk to is always filled with entertainment and fun. So I always create games, I always create activities that will engage them. So much so sometimes I act as though like 小顽童, 老顽童.
老顽童.
Yeah. So much so the children they get close. like what I say lah, as long as the children feel close with you, that's why I call myself Mr. Money. You don't expect a 5, 6 years old to pronounce Mr. Ernest, right? But money they can lah. So when parents see that you are close with them, then chances are that they will talk to you lah. And parents today, I mean, I just finished the Know Your Money workshop at Orchard Wisma, okay, 2 weeks ago. One parent come and ask, hey Ernest, now DBS is promoting that body watch or the smart watch, is it?
Yes, yes.
How should we let our children? They already had no sense of money, you know. So they don't know, you know. So anything only got watch can pay already, but they don't have sense of money. How, Ernest? How can we now use this thing to teach? Should I participate into that watch program or not? Are there these are questions that parents begin to see, hey, if you can be trusted, then they are more open to raise the question to you. Yeah. But if they don't think that you can be trusted, you know, there's something that they cannot relate to, they won't be asking some of these questions. And that's how I do this type of work. You don't have to be good with kids. Don't have, work at us. I teach you. Okay.
Yes, look for Uncle Money. For Uncle Money. Yeah.
Uncle
Ernest,
Ringo, Uncle Money.
Uncle Money, not the Uncle Ringo. But Ernest, I really like what you mentioned when you did the workshop earlier, right? You mentioned that it's not just parking the kids with you all and then the parents like us, you know, we go shopping and do our thing, but we sit behind, we're supposed to sit behind and observe.
Correct.
You know, so I think I mean myself, I've a very intentional parent also. I've learned that doing this way, it allows us maybe when we go home to reinforce the learning with the children, you know, and to follow up with what Uncle Money has taught during the lesson, or we also learn a little bit from you. And I think it, like you said earlier, it also builds trust because the parents will hear what you are teaching their kids, and then they can trust the message you are bringing to the children as well. So actually, I feel like you are really building a trusted, not just relationship, but a trusted relationship with your clients, so that anytime actually they meet any financial problems or they read about some financial things, even this smartwatch buddy thing, they'll ask you, you know, and then that creates an opportunity, you know, to talk to them and build, again, strengthen the relationship, right?
Agree, 100% agree. And that's where parents are constantly observing me as a speaker, as a trainer. They always observe how good you are first. Should I trust you or not? Back in your mind, they always, should I trust you or not? How much you know about money? How much you know about finance? Or you another scammer?
Yeah.
So these are things that today with internet and everybody is so worried, you know, will my money be gone? They really wanted somebody to be trusted, somebody is knowledgeable. When it comes to investment, this person will really put your money in. And this is where I show them everything. It's almost like strip naked already. Every time I'm out down there, right, I'm very vulnerable one. Some people can attack you one. So good, show me your statement. You want me to you want me to do all my financial? I show you. Can you show me yours or not? Sure, I will show you mine. In fact, in my book, when I published my book in 2014, my financial statements are all inside the books. Of course, he said, no, I want the latest one. No problem. You do yours, I show you mine. So these are things like that, because when you are out there, you don't know who is there to attack you. Okay? And to answer Terry's question, I cannot afford you, Ernest. Well, Terry, you don't even know how much I'm charging. How can you say you cannot afford? That mindset needs to change. Okay? Even if today I charge you $1 million, don't have, think of ways. How can I afford, Ernest? If you say you cannot only, your mind switch off, cannot already. And this is in the financial parenting I teach. If you say you know already, then you know already. You say you are poor, you are poor. But you say, no, I'm reaching there. Mindset. All this is inside the mindset. So Terry, come for my workshop, you will see. Okay?
Wow. Okay.
Because like what I say, I used to charge nothing also. I must see people abuse me, then I got to stop But if people don't abuse me for the sake of the good of the whole world of Singaporeans, why not? Let's do it together.
Yeah. So really, for all the financial advisors, financial planners you're listening in, remember what Ernest has just mentioned. Mindset shift, very important. All right. And as he have mentioned time and again in what we have covered so far, you know, it is a long haul. building trusted relationship with your clients, and especially if they're parents, think about financial parenting. I want to come back to one of the questions that I think was there's this viewer called Ari Chin who asked, so Ernest, what is your first objective when you speak to parents? All right, is it about the children? Is it about education? Or is it about medical? Now medical concern is quite a big thing also. So how do you angle your approach in maybe to speaking with parents?
My idea is simple. Okay, if you go to I'm from 𝐿𝐶 Academy. Though I'm a financial advisor, but I do have a company called 𝐿𝐶 Academy. If you go to my Facebook, you follow my Facebook, you'll see some of my posting. In one of the marketing collateral, okay, I will ask the question, parents, where would you and your child be in 10 to 20 years time? Am I selling products? No. 10 to 20 year time, you and your child be. That's one slogan that I use. Another one that I use quite commonly in the workshop, parents, how would you manage if I were to give you $10 million today? How would you manage it? I'm treating all the audience as my kids, If I give you $10 million today, and how would you manage it? By your answers, I can tell you whether you're going to be a millionaire or I can tell you whether you are broke. And the same question, parents, you can turn it on to your children. How would my children manage if I were to leave a legacy behind of 10 million? Will your children be able to manage it and last for generation, or will it squander it off in 2 to 3 years time? And this is where parents begin to think, oh, I haven't thought about that. Yes, people have been telling me buy investment, build all this, build for what? I built already, then the children squander it. Chinese is a saying, 富不过三代. Then how? So parents begin to think, these people have been telling me to build estate planning house property agent tell me every children must have one house. So I got 3 children, I must have 3 houses for each of them. Then they get stressed out, What happened after that if I die? Oh, got a mortgage insurance to pay. Okay, Ernest, don't worry. Okay, fine. Then what happened? The children take over the house, sell the house, and then how? Next minute, they don't have sense of money. They are back to square one struggling. Is that what you want when you're in heaven, to see them this way? So parents begin to think, then what? Then the mindset will change, and that's how they come to the parenting workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope answer this question.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ernest. Yeah. So Ernest, let's come back to this. Today we started our live stream today. We talk about for financial planners, we need to go beyond just advising the usual financial matters. But the uniqueness probably right now in the Singapore market right now is where we want to talk about financial parenting, training, equipping parents so that they can better guide their children. And you have mentioned earlier the importance of don't just sell products. We want to build trusted relationship with our parent clients as well. So how can you help all our financial planners that are listening in? You have something, I understand you have something on, you have a program?
Yeah, thanks to EJ for asking that question. This financial parenting work, okay, is a very unique work, and it's really, really long haul. You got to build the brand yourself, and then from there, I want people to call. I never like to do cold call. I never like to do strict prospecting. When I first initially started was roadshow, but I never loved cold calling, telemarketing. No. Why? It just doesn't gel, and I don't like people slam down the phone, that sort of thing, I like to see myself as, like a dentist or specialist. Anything they want, they just pick up the call and call me. Okay, why? It's a profession. And that's where I built up financial parenting, is that I really want people to know that I'm already in the marketplace. If there's anything, you don't have to say must buy product, then you call me. You can always send me a message. If I can answer, I'll answer. And I in the last 31 years, I advised seven people in my life to file for bankruptcy because
Wow.
it doesn't make sense. And then to me, the parents said, Ernest, you asked my daughter to file bankruptcy. Yeah. I said, yeah, lah, 300,000, you know. I know, bankruptcy doesn't, you still can go to work. You want to go overseas, also still can. Okay? It's not a big thing, you know. But I talk counsel there. Then they say, yeah, okay, go. You know what? And now they don't want. They negotiate with you. Instead of the bank threatening you, now you threaten the bank. I'm going to file bankruptcy. And the bank will now negotiate with you. And that's where people see you differently. Ernest, you're a financial advisor. You advisor, you ask people file bankruptcy. Yeah. So they see you different. And that's where I'm very passionate. So in order to be in this line, if you are thinking coming and joining me to do this financial parenting work, okay, first, if you have the mindset, you got to change. It's not product selling. I believe if you believe in the passion of value add first, all right, helping people, then I can help you to do this work together. Okay, and that's why all these 31 years I had not been willing to take more people. I only keep team very small because that is the I don't want people 挂羊头卖狗肉, if you understand. All right, you don't want to use my financial parenting workshop and then at the end you go and sell product, and then you spoil the whole brand, you spoil the whole market. All right, and then I don't want that name to be tarnished. Okay. That's why people so skeptical about insurance, because of some rotten apples in the market. All right, and that the whole thing just going bad. And this is where I only look for specific group of people. You can come for the training, you can come for the workshop, the 2-day masterclass. I can share with you. You can build your own. But if you want to use my proprietary one, I can share with you how I do it. And then you want to use it, well, pay me a small fees. We can do it. But let's explore first, you know, so with IBF funding, all right, and SkillsFuture funding, let's come and have some fun together, you know, in the financial world. We just network, and who knows, you may come out a curriculum that's even better than mine. That will benefit the whole world, benefit more Singaporean and Malaysian. Why not?
Yeah. So everyone who is viewing this live stream or subsequently any videos from here, remember what Ernest said. First, you must have the heart to do this.
Yes.
You know, it is really not selling product. It is, you must have the heart to value add to your clients, especially the parents of children, you know, and then you subscribe and join this upcoming financial parenting masterclass that Ernest is organizing. Ernest, is there a date to this? Somewhere in April, right? You're running this masterclass?
Yes. I think it's in the chat. It's 23rd and 24th of April. And I purposely, go and find a hotel to do this workshop. Okay. I just want to bless all these financial practitioners, okay, because all these years you've been working very hard, you know, time to work out, you know, and money. I mean, I make my money, yeah. So I always felt that I just want to bless people. But in the meantime of blessing people, then if I find that, hey, I can get the network together to work together, make my life, because for the since 2020, I've been running this workshop, and I come to a point where I'm getting very tired with so many workshop running. Ever since like earlier on, after Chinese New Year, right? Almost every other 2 weeks, I have a workshop running. So much so that, you know, my team and myself, we are getting a little bit tired, and that's where Affinity and me says that, okay, it's time to expand, and hopefully you can during this financial parenting masterclass, hopefully you can find 1 or 2 people with the same mindset, with the same heart, then can do the work together. Then more hand comes in to help, like get lighter And almost every other 2 weeks we have a workshop running.
Wow.
Right.
So there's really a need, or there's really a demand that is out there. Okay, so for everyone watching, really again, financial parenting masterclass upcoming 23rd and 24th. Okay, the good news is in the hotel. Ernest has very generously looked for this place. And so yes, there's good food and a comfortable environment for learning. And it's IBF aligned, I understand. You can claim some of your SkillsFuture credits and to be used. So it lightens the amount you have to pay out lah. Used for
Yes.
professional development and upskilling as well. So
I don't want to waste everybody else's time. I always believe you come, you got something to learn, definitely you'll gain at least learn one thing. If you gain nothing, you gain food. Okay? If you gain nothing, you don't gain food, you gain a network fellowshipping with, like-minded practitioner. Why not? All right. I like to have the fun environment to give you all the experience rather than just go into a classroom style. But those coming up ones for sure, those coming on, you must be willing to participate. Okay. The whole master class is not just sitting there waiting for me to just tell you the answers. There's a lot to work it out. There's a lot for you to answer, to participate. So it's going to be very highly engaging and interactive.
Okay,
Yes,
so it's not a one-way thing lah, not a one-way thing.
No, it's not. That's why parents like it. I mean, you don't expect a parent to sit with me talking about me, After a while, they switch off, All right? You teach your kids for 3 hours of money, I got kids who doesn't want to go back one, Okay? And they want to come back and repeat. I say cannot. Okay? Once you attend, means graduated already. The next one, you must go to the next level. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. Parents love to come to the workshop with the kids and always tell parents, this is a time when your kids still allows you to be sitting behind. Okay? By the time they become a teens, the teens will tell me, uncle, my mother coming, I'm not coming. The teens doesn't want the parent to be around when they attend workshop. That is where parent, there is an urgency. When your kids is young, you better come and learn together with your kids. When they become teens, you don't know what they are thinking. I'm teaching in Hwa Chong, Sec 3, Sec 4, and they are telling me, uncle, I want to invest. I say, underage, I cannot invest. The only time you want to invest, your parent must be around. And you know what? They say, I can use my papa account lah. I say, that is illegal. You see, what is this? The teens already know what to do. They wanted investment, but parents, you're still talking about saving. Advisors, you're still talking about savings. But the kids talking about cryptocurrency, they want to invest in US. So how? So that becomes the gap. So that's why parents begin to say, okay, then we must come separate. Right? Okay, sometimes I'll talk to the teens it's okay. First day, don't allow, can? So the first day, I will do to condition your mind lah. Okay? So after the first day, second day onwards, say, can I invite or can you help me to send a message that parents need to come and witness your graduation?
Graduation, nice.
Yes. So then they send an invitation to your parents. The parents come. I make sure they serve your parents food. And some parents even tell me, Ernest, what did you do with my children the last one day or so? They never even served me a cup of coffee. But today, I saw them serving me. So teaching kids about money or teens about money is not just talking all about money. We are talking about mindset change. We are talking about gratitude. So when parents see a change, they know the impact we created in your children, in your teens. Then they know that who you are, you're credible. Then that's where they will pass you the money. True, my nephew is already talking about cryptocurrency at 8.
Yes. Yes, from every chin. Yes. So I agree. My son also 10 years old. They already asked me about Daddy, do you buy crypto lah? Do you know what is Bitcoin? So you see, they're already so highly exposed, you see. So all the more parents, we ourselves need to be equipped and in the know and how to guide and teach our children too.
Yeah, correct. So Eric, you don't have to get angry. Why you get angry for what? At least he's come back and asked you, Okay? All right. Rather than he quietly do outside, All right.
It's true.
Right. But at least he's being welcome at home to talk about it. Whether they make money or lose money in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin is not the thing. What lesson have they learned? What lesson have you all learned together and put together? How can you journey together? Yeah.
Mm.
I owe him $1 million.
1 million.
Well, in my master class, I always tell people, if you don't have any financial goals, how about me giving you one? Have the first $1 million in your life. And I show people
Wow.
how I make my first $1 million. First $1 million net worth, okay? Okay? Net worth in 7 to 8 years. It can be done. It can be done.
Wow.
It can be done. Yeah.
Thank you, Ernest. Okay, so for all our viewers watching, if you, as a financial advisor, you really have the heart and you want to do this piece of work to value add to your clients, the parents out there, and you're keen to sign up to learn more, come for this financial planning masterclass. It gives you a very structured, and it's done in a very interactive, like what Ernest mentioned, interactive dialogue. You can learn together. Most importantly, it equips you with not just the knowledge, but the abilities to converse with your parent clients out there on this matter of financial literacy, how they can teach their children too. Okay, and this course Ernest is organizing is IBF Align. You can claim your SkillsFutures credit for this. Yeah. So Ernest, I come back to this. I hear that even in your just now the story you mentioned, right, about how the teenager's life was changed. It really tells me that the work that you do and the work that you want to guide our financial advisors here to do is really about value adding. I think that is such a wonderful thing, because it's not just teaching about money, like you mentioned earlier. It's teaching about values. It's like, the Chinese saying, like, 教做人的道理, in that sense.
先都会就学
Wow.
会做人，后面才会来。你不笑，啊，I always tell in my I have a few success key points or formulas。你一个人你不孝，你不孝顺父母，钱也不会跟着你来。你要孝顺，你会孝顺，后面就会顺。你先不孝，后面就不顺。Okay, so that's why I always believe.
Translation, the success follows when there is filial piety.
Yes, correct. Sorry, sometimes I jump all these things.
Thank you, Ernest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why parent became.
I really appreciate what I'm hearing from Ernest. This whole an hour passed by so quickly. I can't imagine, an hour passed by so quickly, and I've just been so enriched and blessed. I mean, as a parent myself, I'm hearing I feel like, there's so much value adding that you're giving to us and to the clients that you're working with as well. So maybe Ernest, as we close up today's live stream, I want to give you the last words. Really, what words of encouragement or advice would you give to all our financial advisors and planners that are listening in right now?
Well, financial planners, whether you are parents or not, okay, if you are parents and if your clients are parents, children don't listen to parents what they say. Okay, they only do what the parents do. They don't do what the parents says. Same thing, financial advisors. If you want the parents to do, you better they are not going to listen to what you say. They are going to see what you do, what you practice. So you got to show that part of your life, that credibility, the branding of you doing this work. And then from there they say, of course I say, look, I'm also a new parent, then how can I earn that credibility? Every journey we can journey together. Parents are always good to work, especially young financial practitioner, right? If you have young client parents, they would like to journey together with you. They even prefer you. And that's why my team, I have younger ones. So some of my clients still wants me. I said, no lah, leave it. Your children, leave it to my children, leave it to their younger advisor. Yeah, so they can connect. But Ernest, I think they don't have experience, but they can connect. Most importantly, they can connect. All right, and then we behind watch. We got to learn how to lose. So financial practitioner, you need to do that part first. Don't worry, just take that first step. Okay, first step, come enjoy fellowship first, network first, enjoy food first, then take the whole subject back, then analyze it. Yeah, that's my advice. Okay,
thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ernest. All right. And so for all of us, as you're watching on this YouTube live stream, if you have been blessed, if you have been enriched by today's session, can you just give a reaction on the YouTube, give a thumbs up, give a thank you, give a heart, a like, anything, so that we want to also appreciate Ernest for taking his time to share your nuggets of wisdom with all of us who have been tuning in. All right, the time has flew by. It's 1 hour, but this is not the end, because we still have 2 more sessions with Ernest, all right, upcoming. And in the next session, we'll want to get a deep dive and get a little bit of snippet into the teaching framework of the masterclass that he'll be running. Okay. And we definitely hope that more of you, if you're really interested, like what Ernest mentioned, you have a heart, you want to value add to your clients beyond just selling products, come and attend this financial parenting masterclass happening on the 23rd and 24th of April. All right. Yep. And IBF Align, you can tell SkillsFuture's credit. Hotel, good food, come build a network and a community where we can learn and support each other together. All right. Once again, on behalf of the team here, all right, we want to thank Ernest, all right, for taking your time to be with us and sharing your wisdom too. So we'll see everyone in the next episode of our live stream again. So thank you so much from Finity Academy. All right. Have a good evening ahead, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Kara, you stop the live stream already?
Wait, I end first. Okay. Wait, and okay, stop already.